All right, everybody. How we doing? Time to rise. Time to rise or time to run smack dab into a brick wall. One or the other. Seems like that's what we're doing these days. We're either rising or crashing. Some of each. See what we got going on over here. Lots of cool people. Got Andre Posada here, Jake DeVita, Stuffed Ninja Kitty, Beskar Bandito, Blessed Carrots here. Late over there in Portugal. David Baker says, hey DL, got a class to teach, so mostly have to smash the like button. Good luck tonight. Thanks, man. Graham Case is here. Got Hev Damon, Robovolk. Do not fall for it unless you know what you're doing. It sounds like the title of a stream we should run at some point. Chagrin puts in the howdy with the cowboy hat on the smiley face. That's good for Texas, right? That's fantastic. All right. Somebody said they... Charlie Eckert says, I just unlocked SLKR around 5 minutes ago. Nice. That's good. Fellhammer says it's time to rise, except it's bedtime here. Nice. Ray Ray's in the house. Pizza Crust here. After more than a year, my alt finally has a Gear 13 Vader. With really bad mods. Wow. What did you build? What did you build, Pizza? That was so good you left Vader behind. David Dutro says, time to rise. DL is ready for a bread baking channel. If the Swiggo thing doesn't work out. Ah, nice. If Darth Loquitur was a galactic legend, would Griff be the Conquest character you would be paired with? No, I'd be the dark side GL, and Griff would be the light side GL, and he would be better than me. So, yeah, that would suck. Yeah, he'd be some light side Jedi, and he would be just slightly better than I am in the game. Loquitur beats anything, but not a Griff. Can't win to a Griff. Did Loquitur go 0-3? No, I ended up going 1-2. I won that round. So we didn't get the 0-3. You guys know that knock knock joke, right? Knock knock, who's there? Owen. 0-3. That's an old joke. I'm sure you all have heard that. Where's Griff? Is he safe? CLS Pizza Crust says you built CLS, Geos, Shock Clones, and Bounty Hunters. 4 teams, 20 relics. Doing C requirements, so started with Vader. Hey, that's cool though, man. That's cool. I still would relic Vader. There's a couple characters like Vader, like Enfys Nest, potentially even Kylo Ren unmasked. Just pump the brakes and spend the time relicking them. Fives, I think, is another one. I think every account I would ever build, I would have Fives, Geospy, Vader, and Enfys Nest at Relic. I think those 4 characters I just like automatic relics for me these days. Red Power says, so like JMK and Lord Vader, lol. Yeah, exactly. Where the light side GL would just be slightly more desirable. Blessed Carrot, I'll put in a super chat. Thanks, man. Put in the 9.99 euros. Oh, my favorite streamer. Blessed, you're such a good guy. So Blessed Carrot has a special title. He's a Inquisitor Triarius in the Discord server. So if you go over to the Discord server and you look for those guys, Blessed Carrot's the only one. He's the only one so far. He's special. Well, turns out class isn't for an hour, says David Baker, so let's go. Beskar Bandito says, rock, paper, Griff. Nice. Hey, Bow Tiger is here with a super chat. Says, any suggestions for dealing with Night Sisters on defense in Carb 3 I struggle every time against them. Night Sisters, if they're built, they're tough. But Vader is typically the way that I would deal with them. Just get in there and do the Merciless Massacre. And you have to pick your targets carefully if they've got the zombie at a level where he can, where she can do the sacrifice when other Night Sisters die. Then you have to get 2 kills, and you have to make sure Daka is your 3rd kill. If you bring in, if it's a Talzin lead Night Sisters team, and you bring in a bunch of weak characters, they may still resurrect if they get kills on your characters. So that's really like Emperor, Palpatine, Vader, and Thrawn, if they're all 3 leveled up. And then don't put any other characters in the team. And then you just gotta get a lot of kills. And if it starts to go sideways on you, and you've got Daka dead, maybe one other Night Sister dead, just time it out. When you come back in, those Night Sisters that are dead will be dead permanently. They can't be resurrected. Ideally, if you could get Talzin and Daka both dead, you could just park it right there and just let it time out, and then come in and clean it up with almost anything. So yeah, it's Night Sisters are a tough team early on. They're hard to deal with. What else deals with Night Sisters? A Mon Mothma team, if you build it the right way, can do pretty well against Night Sisters. It's kind of an outlast battle, but you can constantly remove the taunt from the zombie and work your way through the Night Sisters slowly. So if you've got a good Mon Mothma team, that can do it as well. Hev Demon says, hopefully I'll soon have a Relic 7.5s, but I'm 1 Relic level away from having my Shock Clones team C-Pit ready. Yeah, nice. Yeah, they do good in C-Pit. EP Vader works for me for Night Sisters. Use Vader and bring Wat. Yeah, if you have Wat Tambor, the Wat Tambor is the, get dead and stay dead. But if you're in Carbonite 3, I'm imagining that you probably don't have Wat Tambor laying around the account. So that's why I didn't include other things, because, you did ask when Bow Tiger asked, he said he was in Carbonite 3. Bounty Hunters shut down Night Sisters because they can stop revives. Yeah, Boba Fett can. Jango can with the Zeta. What's better for a 2.5 million GP roster to Relic? Jawas or Mon Mothma? I'm not a fan of Jawas. You can Relic them at your own risk, so I would always pick Mon Mothma. I think Bounty Hunters is a good squad for him since Vader is more versatile. Again, Carbonite 3. How good are your Bounty Hunters? Your Bounty Hunters have to be pretty good. Basically, in my experience, if the Night Sisters have higher galactic power than your Bounty Hunters, you're going to struggle with it. You have to have a pretty good Bounty Hunter team, and especially if they have a Talzin with high potency. Those Night Sisters can still rip apart a Bounty Hunter team pretty easily before they can get enough damage done to make it work. So if you don't have good Bounty Hunters, some Relics, some high damage, that's not the answer either, boys. Hate to burst your bubble. If you got a good Grief Karga, you could probably work your way through it, but the Bounty Hunters have to be pretty good to beat the Night Sisters. Troopers are my favorite right now. Super Troopers. And Iden Versio with the rest. Yeah, Troopers are awesome. Iden's awesome. I'm loving Iden Versio. That's fun stuff. Look at these crystals, guys. Look at these crystals. I'm stoked. Like, I've been buying Cat for so long, that as soon as I stopped buying all those cat shards, man, the crystals are stacking up in this account. 3,200 crystals already. Man, that feels pretty good. Woo! We got to set up for that Executor event. Been getting some shipments out of, getting some Razor Crest out of here. Look at this. Here it is again. We're up to 184. We were at 144. So since the event went live, we've managed to pick up 10 purchases of the Razor Crest out of here. So that's pretty nice. Getting that going. Feels like we're gonna have it someday. Trying to build up these cargo ships. So I'm actually working on the Ghost and the Phantom now, just to get the cargo ships running so I can do the event for cargo ships. Gotta get access to that someday, and I've never built any cargo ships, so still struggling for that. Get these med packs out of here. I don't know. We'll just farm these. Save up for more med packs later. How good do troopers have to be? If you get the 5 Zeta, can you have them just unlocked and they can do things? Or do they have to be relicked at least a bit? We can look at the Obtisio account, and I'll show you what I'm doing over there. Snooping around in somebody else's account. So yeah, if you look at the troopers, as long as you have a Relic 5s, the rest of them can be pretty mediocre, and it's already a decent team, right? So you can start using these troopers like this. If we look at them on the Loquitur account, it's not a whole lot different over there, although I do have the Shock T to Relic on this account. But still, the troopers are pretty lame. But it's a pretty effective team right now. We've taken out Grievous a couple times with it. We've done some pretty decent work with it. I haven't seen Razor Crest in 6 days, checking every update. Yeah, I hate to use 2 OP teams like Night Sisters. I hate to use OP teams on Night Sisters like CLS or the Troopers unless they're way relic and have no other choice. Well, if you're at Carbonite 3, that's the thing. You don't have a whole lot of choices. I unlocked Sign of Django tonight. Finally caught up with the Conquest units I was behind during the mall conquests. That's cool. Now all you need is a bunch of Omicrons on him, I guess. What's the payout on cargo ships? It's just that there's an event that you can do. I'm blanking on the name of the event, but you have to have cargo ships to do it. It's a fleet event. So whatever loot is in there, it's free loot to get once you get the cargo ships. So I'm not buying other things out of the shop right now, so I can spare the currency. So I'm going to go ahead and build those up. The most important resource from the cargo ship event is the materials that level up the reinforcement abilities. Oh, so it gives you the good reinforced materials. That's cool. Hey, Juan Sanchez came in with a super chat. The most stressful and fun battle in the game is using JML to counter JMK, which I have to do again this round in GAC. Can an SLKR team beat Jedi Master Luke under a Bastila lead? So, yes. SLKR team can beat it, but you have to treat it like the Sith raid. You have to go in with probably both Thrawn and Hux, and you have to pass tons of turn meter to SLKR, and you have to just, get him to his ult and then spam the sweep and ramp damage like crazy. And that's how you kill him. But But you got to ramp damage. You gotta do stabs and basics and just pass turns to him and ramp damage. I mean, him, Kylo Ren, Unmasked, Hux, First Order, Officer, and Thrawn might be the team that you use. You know, just throw as many turns as you can to SLKR, and he'll get there. Or, you know, instead of Thrawn, maybe put Watt or something in there to clear the debuffs on him. That might be a good method too. But yeah, if they've got a lot of, especially if they've got gas in there or a big damage dealer, then you got to bring Watt or Armorer and let SLKR get protection back and clear the debuffs. So with the Bastille Elite, it's a tough battle. It's tough. But you got to ramp damage, and you got to have a, I don't know if you have to have a fast SLKR, but you got to take a lot of turns and get your damage ramped up to the end. Kith Kanan says, long time watcher, first time chatter, appreciate the content. That's cool, man. Glad to have you here. Anyone else having terrible luck with the boba drops? I think the boba drops are like a lot of them. They're like 3% or something, like one. What is it? 3% on hard nodes or something like that. So you get them, but you're not going to get a lot of them. I mean, typical, when they've run these events, if I put everything I have into trying to get shards from the event, I get between, let's say, 45 to 55 shards. So averaging somewhere around 50, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, over the course of the whole event. But yeah, so I mean, if you get more than that, it's good. If you get less, then it's still free shards. So I don't know if most people are like me. If you didn't get him, if you weren't in hard mode, you're so far away from getting him anyway. Like what do I care if I get 50 shards? That would put me at 140 instead of 100. Like, yay. I still only have 200 to go, right? So this character, I mean, I'm not getting him until he's farmable somewhere anyway. So some people might be close on him, but I'm like, okay, you know, whatever shards we get are shards that we won't have to farm later, but we're not going to have him anyway till he's put somewhere in the game. We never got the Maul event. No, I never did see Maul. You're right. I never saw Maul. How did the last GAC round? Did you stay in the same division? Yeah, we went 1 and 2. Stayed in the same division. Yep. DL, really appreciate your videos. By the way, I've especially enjoyed the modding videos, which have helped me understand building mod inventory and game mechanized. First time catching a live stream. Alaunus Hawk. That's cool, man. I'm glad you enjoyed that. If you're over on Discord, talk to Stryze if you're using the hot utils. I think Stryze has customized some hot utilities filters based on my mod mastery series. I think last time I talked to him, he said he was still working on it, but he does have a setup. So if you like what you see in the mod mastery series and you're using hot utils and want to use it that way, go ask Stryze for his kit. Maybe he'll share it with you. How far did you end up getting on normal Conquest for Abticio? I stalled out in Zone 3. Yeah, just past the middle zone in Zone 3. I had Empire team and a Jedi Training Ray team, and I couldn't do anything. I had 2 leaders resolves. I was able to buy the tech for speed, and even with that, I couldn't get my Vader fast enough to go first against either one of those teams. I tried initial tether tech. I tried putting all the little toys on. Couldn't get past those 2 teams. Just completely stalled out. And those teams are they're called Relic 2 teams. But dear Lord, that man. Yeah, nope. So I got, I think, box 4. It was pretty pathetic. I didn't even get to the 5th box. But I think I would still rather do that than go all the way through normal, or easy, I mean. So I think next time around I'm going to sign up for normal again. I think generally as soon as you can sign up for normal, you should sign up for normal. Even if you do pretty horribly in there, it's still better than you can do. Because easy doesn't have anything in the boxes. There's no relic 6-dot slicing materials. There's no relic materials. There's no character shards. So I feel like you're just better off going normal. I really need to have 2 teams up and running, though. So hopefully for the next Conquest, I'll have my Shock T team up and running. But the only really good functional team I have is Vader. And I struggled with the progress with only 1 team to work each day. And then Geos are just horrible. Geos are bad. The other teams go first. They all have like 3 or 4 area effect abilities. They hit like trucks. You take your Geos in, bang, 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 you're dead. There's very few teams that the Geos actually work against. But so the Geos could have been a team, but there's just a lot of stuff where they don't work. Like that Jedi Training Ray team. I tried the Geos against that a couple times and never got a turn. They just take away all your turn meter and go 100 times. Tried it in the Empire. 6 stuns from Palpatine. Vader does Force Crush, Merciless Massacre, murders my whole team. Both of those teams were just too much. Nothing I could do. But yeah, with the clones coming up, if I get Rex Relic, 5's Relic, maybe a 3rd clone close to Relics, then I'll have a second good team to go through Conquest. Maybe I'll be able to push through stuff like that. Get Rex fast enough. Should be interesting. I think even the first box on normal is better than the red one on easy, says JMJ. Yeah, that's it. Greetings, DL. How are you feeling now? Says Inquisitor Corvius. Better. Last week was brutal, man. Last week was brutal. Yeah. I got a lot of work and very little sleep, and just kind of had to grind through the week. And by the time the weekend came around, I was just dead. But yeah, feeling much better now. Hey DL, I'm 1 R7 away on Watt to get JMK, so I want your opinion on whether I should get Executor next or Malak. If you can get the Executor, if the Executor's within reach, go for that. Fleet placement, getting number 1 in fleet, getting your 400 crystals a day. I can't say enough. It's a snowball. Once you're getting that crystal income out of fleet, the rest of your account gets built better. So if you focus everything on fleet, get the Executor, get that fleet placement secured, that's good. Just remember though, getting Executor doesn't get you a 7-star Executor. It gets you part way there, and you either have to buy shards or you have to live with a mediocre Executor. So it's still not a guaranteed win in fleet, but it is a guarantee that eventually you'll get the 7-star and beat all the negotiators. So, but yeah, I think Executor is such a big deal in Grand Arena. If you build it, just what it does in Fleet Arena and Grand Arena on defense, it's already enough of a reason to build the ship. Do you have all 6 Galactic Legends? No, I've got 3 on my main account, about to have my 4th. For anybody who's not aware, I only started playing the game in November of 2019. So I'm not like a 4 or 5, 6 year player in the game. I've been playing for, about 2.5 years now. My main account's only 2.5 years old. So the amount of characters, the amount of Zetas that I have is limited by, the duration that I've been playing. So it's not as good as some other people that you might see out there with massive accounts. But yeah, we do what we can. One Galactic Legend on the alt, and then a TCO account. It's 11 weeks old, so 0 Galactic Legends there. I know of people that have had a GL like 3 or 4 weeks into the game. That is a lot of money to spend, boys and girls. That is a lot of money to spend. Fleet is the most important thing mid-game. Yeah. Absolutely. DL, how does Fin Poe fare versus Jedi Training Rey? You see a lot of the latter, but you're the only one I've noticed talking about Fin Poe. Is it a cheaper team and Jedi Training Rey is ultimately better? Jedi Training Rey is better. Yeah, absolutely. But if you guys go back and look, probably 6 months ago or more, I did a collaboration together with Solo Base 15. And, you know, he was and is known as somebody who likes that JTR team. So basically, I just went over onto the Grand Arena Center and said, hey, does somebody want to help me with Resistance? And Solo Base reached out to me and said, yeah, I'll do a collab with you. So we did this video together where we talked through the Rey team, the Jedi Training Rey team. I call it Lucifer. You see here, light side, unaligned Force user Rey. So if you hear me refer to Lucifer, that's this. And he said, don't put your JTR on defense, right? Like the matchups that she's good at are fantastic for you, but if you don't control the matchup, she is really super easy to beat. So that's kind of what we talked about in the video. He's like, yeah, that's an offensive team. And he had his teams split a little differently, but I like this Fin Poe team in 3v3. I added in just the veteran smugglers with them, and they get holds all the time. They get holds or they pull good teams. So is this team beatable? It's absolutely beatable. It's not that the team is that good, but with this Finn being 345 speed, the opponents use crazy stuff against it. I've seen people use Darth Revan's CLS teams, clone teams with a fast Rex, troopers, Imperial troopers get pulled sometimes by this team. And Imperial troopers will smash it as long as they're faster, right? As long as they go first and they never let us take a turn, they'll walk right through it. It's not an issue. But if you're using your Imperial troopers to beat my Fin Poe, that's the victory, right? So it's a team that either it does well on defense, but it pulls a good team. And as long as it pulls a good team to beat, and that allows me to get 3 teams. Well, I mean, technically, it allows me to get 4 teams out of my Rey journey, right? Because here's one team. Here's the Rey team, the Jedi Training Rey. Then we've got the Rey team with Rey herself, and she hangs out with different light side characters. And then the leftovers down here, we've got the LOL team here, the Poe Dameron, Amilyn Holdo, Rose Tico, with an Ewok Elder for a random resurrect. It's a total trash team. It's like a back wall team that I can put in there for filler. But it's relics. You got to bring something in to beat it. So yeah, that's 3 teams plus Rey herself that I get out of that journey. So it's pretty fantastic. All right. Myler says, I hated fleets until I saw DL's enthusiasm for ships. My account review really helped me build them. I sent the comparison on Discord a while ago. Yeah. I just, somebody asked me for advice, and well, you know what? Let's just take a look, and I hope that it wouldn't embarrass the player to see his account online. But he did ask in the Ask Loquitur like what I thought about his account, and he's got a really good start. He's got a really good start on the account. So let's go over here and take a look. Move this out of the way. Go on to TCO. So Chromium 4 GAC, he's got Galactic Legend Ray. Pretty much a very focused Galactic Legend Ray build. Kylo Ren Unmasked is in here, of course, because at some point you need BB-8. So he built out to BB-8, got the Kylo Ren Unmasked, but he went, straight into Galactic Legend Ray. But in the meantime, he really neglected his ships, So we've got the Resistance ships up and running. They're good because they got Relic characters. Now we got a new tank coming online. That's nice. But Ahsoka's not... she's just gear 12. The Geos aren't built out to the point where they're Watt ready. Anakin's 4 stars, and he has the Negotiator. So we've got tools in the toolbox, but we gotta build out this BTLB. We gotta build these ships, and it's interesting. So you can see that the player put a lot of effort in on the character side, but not on the ship side. And when we look at the fleet placement, I mean, this is the number one issue. What advice do you give for this account? Number one advice: if you're not top 5 in fleets, the only thing you should be working on is fleets. You should be able to touch the top 5 in fleets, right? As long as they're giving us crystals out of Fleet Arena, if you're not top 5 in fleets, your project always has to be something to get top 5 in fleets. Now it may be you're stuck. You've got a Negotiator and you're locked out of top 5 in fleets because there's 10 Executors now in your shard. Your project has to be Executor. You got to get back on top. It may take you 5 months to get there, but you can't be picking a whole bunch of other projects. You got to get back on top of those fleet shards, fleet crystals. Got to be done. One man's opinion, I mean, if you're, let's say if you don't care about money and you're willing to throw $100 a month at the game and have your crystals and eat them too, and fleet placement doesn't matter, then work on whatever you want, right? But fleet, keeping on top of the fleet placement is good, and having multiple fleets in GAC. He's in Chromium. He should have 4 fleets ready to go. And the thing is, like I said, the tools are all in the toolbox. We've got Vader's ship in here. We've got the Geos started, but the Geo characters just need to be bigger. Anakin just needs to be built and be bigger. Plo is here. He just needs to be built and be bigger. Stuff. It's all stuff. All right, we've been talking for a long time. Who wants to see some GAC action? Grand Arena Erodium 2, 28-28. We're holding on just on the bottom of Erodium 2. Erodium 2. Man, I figured I would do well in this new system. We started out with this account at Bronzium 4. So my placement originally was Bronzium 4. I thought I could get up, into Chromium pretty easily. I did not expect to be close to the top of Erodium. But it's fantastic, right? And I think when we get our second GL, when that JMK hits this account, I think we're going to Kyber. I think we'll have a, easily be under, we're just over 3 million right now. So we can easily keep it 3.5 million and be in Kyber with a 3.5 million account. That'll be crazy, guys. Be in Kyber without even being in hard Conquest. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's look at this Grand Arena. All right. I agree with SLKR into Executor, more versatile than C, and you get 2 solid fleets. Yeah, I think I mean, a good starting route for the game, if you did 2 Revens into SLKR into Executor, I think that would be good. If you skipped the Revens and just did like, Geos and a Vader team and straight into SLKR and then into Executor, Emperor style, that could be good. There's overlap there, right? You get the bounty hunters for the SLKR fleet. You already have them then for the Executor journey. It's pretty good stuff. View current round. Tristan Breaker, the Patron. Band of the Red Hand. All right, SLKR showing 6.3 million galactic power, so our 3.1. He's got double our galactic power and more. Fantastic. Number 66, Order 66 in Fleet Arena. When I looked at his fleet, Negotiator, Malevolence, Chimera, Finalizer, a bunch of backup fleets. He's got 4 fleets easy, potentially 5 or 6 with his weaker ships. So we have a severe disadvantage in fleet. He's got 2 Galactic Legends with the SLKR and the Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. We got Vader, Rey, General Skywalker in here, GAS team with Relic clones, CLS team with Relic CLS, Wampa, no Omicron, but Zeta Wampa, Grievous, Revan, all of the things. Malak isn't relicked, so there's some small bit of relief there. If he puts a Revan team on defense, we have a chance. So what do you guys think? How would you play against this? So here's his account at 6.3, 2 Galactic Legends, tons of teams. We'll go take a look at my account for anybody who's not familiar. We'll look at it the same way. 3.1 million. If we look at the character inventory, we'll arrange them by power so it looks the same as that guy's. 1 Galactic Legend, Vader team, Shakti and the clones, Grievous, Padme, got a Wat Tambor, Enfys Nest in here, some bounty hunters, Dooku does solos, stuff like that. But you can see we run out of characters after relic characters after a few lines. He has relic characters for days. Twice as many, almost twice as many relic characters as we've got. What would you guys do? Let's see if anybody's actually taken the challenge and said something. I would hope that he doesn't play, says KOI Brandon. Haha. Check speeds. Yeah, the speeds are a disadvantage for this guy. He has an unfortunate mod situation. So his fastest non-galactic legend character is 289. His Rex is 277. So those are his 2 fastest non-galactic legend characters. It goes down pretty fast from there. 239 on his gas. So the account lacks speed, but even if you lack speed, a gas team is still a gas team. It's not going away just because it's slow. Right? You can't, you have more options against it, but not a whole lot more. Right? So it's definitely an account where you've got the account build itself and characters that you have to contend with. I would run and hide. Exactly what Darth said. His speeds mods suck. You have an advantage. I face opponents like this often in GAC. Chromium 2, round 3 million. Yep. Darth Senate says, bait teams bottom front. Hope for a dropped battle. Take most on offense. I don't know if that would work. If he plays both GLs, I think that's a win. Reckless says you got him. If he has this high level of an account and he's only a Rhodium, he's not likely an amazing player. Right. But we have to play him as if he's still going to play. Right? Because even if you're a bad player and you have an account like this, as long as you play it, you're in it. All right, so the first thing is, if we want to have a chance, exactly what you guys said, we do have to take more stuff on offense. So our Sith Eternal Emperor this time will have to go on offense. It looks like we've got an auto deploy. I haven't checked. I haven't even looked, guys. I just got home. Yep, ye old auto deploy. All right. Well, we'll talk about the strategy still. Wow, Revan in the lead. Only one Jedi, though. Yeah, we'll get through some of these teams. Wow. His third best auto deploy team is 141,000 galactic power. Yikes. All right, so here's what I did. We tried a strategy where we put some decent teams down bottom, but definitely teams that would be easier for him to beat if he was playing. So we kind of bait people into going ahead and working through that bottom front first. And then I put some good teams back here. I actually put Padme Cat on defense back here. And I figured if he auto-deployed, I don't have to play it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But if he does play, then I have it here on the back wall with the Geos. And of course, the Phoenix are a throwaway defense. But we're just making the back wall hard enough so that if he spends teams going through the front, then he has to make a choice. And the front looks harder. So maybe, again, the hope is that you would discourage them from ever playing here at all. And if that works, then I can put off garbage ships in the back. Although I did have an interesting epiphany. When I looked at my ships this time around and I was playing around with different fleets, I realized I've been splitting up that Separatist fleet with the Malevolence and the Geos. And I realized I can also split up my Galactic Republic fleet. If I take the Negotiator on offense, I don't have to have that many Galactic Republic ships. You can play the Negotiator fleet with 4 ships, If it's the right 4 ships, you can play 4 ships and then maybe an odd reinforcement or something like that. So I'm going to start building this endurance right away. And we can actually place a Galactic Republic fleet with the Hound's Tooth and start placing that on defense, or, potentially using the endurance on offense. So I'm going to take a look at that. Next week's update, I'll have some news for you guys on how I plan to handle the fleet. So hopefully he would never see fleet. All right, but that's the idea of strategy. So again, if the guy was actually a player and he was going to play, you suck him in the bottom front, and then you have equally hard teams on the back and the top where he has to make some choices, and hopefully he can't clear both zones. And if he doesn't take the top front, he never sees your ships. It'll be a 2-zone game, and you can cut it down to a two-zone game on his side and take the win. All right. Can one of these be conquered by Enfys Nest? The Revan is out for Enfys Nest. This is out for Enfys Nest, right? We can't go Rex. Is this 5s? That's Echo. He'll get buffs. He'll get buffs. What do you think, guys? Can we kill this team with Enfys Nest? He'll be tough, but we'll get through him eventually, right? He can't stun us. 63% potency. That's not enough. We have like 170. He doesn't get potency from anywhere, does he? Offense stacking, percent health. Outrage. OG Kylo has healing immunity and CLS removes turn meter. You'll time out. All right, well, we'll save Nest for the back wall then. Let's see. We got Vader, we've got clones, we've got C, we've got troopers. Troopers can kill anybody they want, really. Who's got attacks out of turn? Do we have attacks out of turn here? I wonder if Iden Versio could take this team. Kylo solos. He'll call assists. He'll not be able to do anything, but his basic calls assists no matter what, right? Random Empire ally to assist. That's only Empire allies. Is there another Empire? There's not. Okay. She doesn't do anything. He's got the net. Yeah, maybe we just work our way through this. Save the cheese for the back wall. Okay, let's go in here. And let's do troopers here, huh? Get the sacrifice in and just start killing people. Not good against old school Kylo. Whatever we do here, we gotta beat Kylo. What beats Kylo? Oops. How do we take out that Kylo? I mean, troopers can do it, right? Just raw damage. Just blow him out of the water. Thrawn. We just kick him. We do that. Let's do the Mara Jade team, guys. Let's do the Mara Jade team. Empire. Again, I'm just having fun. I'm not trying to win this in the best possible way. He auto-deployed. I'm going to try to have some fun. There's Tarkin. And we need one more. One more who is not Vader. TIE Pilot? TIE Pilot. And we're going to experiment. Alright, we're going to try to just steal all their turn meter and never let them have a turn ever. See if this works. Pass it over to Mara Jade. And start. Oh dear. That's no good. Okay. A lot of tanks here. Let's see if we can deal with Bosk. We'll just take another turn. Do some of this. I want to kick the Kylo, but I think... You know what? We can just stun him, right? Nope. We cannot. Let's get back on Bosk. Let's go for more stuns. I want, yeah, there we go. That way if anybody does get a turn, they're stunned. No counterattacks. No risk. Take away turn meter. Kenobi got taunt from the clone getting hit. Which is super annoying. It's the price of doing business, though. Alright. Get him, boys. Mara Jade. Crazy. Crazy what this character does. Okay. Nothing, right? Just keep plugging away. Just do damage. All right. Just do damage. Now we'll do a kick over here. Kill this Luke off. Get the staggers. I actually don't want to kill people until I have to. But if we go on the clone, we'll end up getting taunt back again, so we're not going to do that. Okay. Staggers again. Oops. Shock him. Give him a kick. Keep him shocked. No need to remove any turn meter or do anything. Okay, so guys, have you seen kind of how this... Oh, we gave him turn meter somehow. Not good. Not good. He got the Mara Jade. So, if you guys haven't paid attention to the Omicron on Mara Jade in Territory Wars, she does all of what she does here, and also she just goes first, which is insane. So all of that stuff, she just automatically gets the first turn, and she strips off all of the protection from the enemy leader, unless it's a Galactic Legend. So I think if you've got 2 or 3 Omicrons for yourself in Grand Arena, put the one on Mara Jade for your guild. That'll probably be my next Omicron on the Loquitur account. We've got 3. We've got Zam. We've got Qui-Gon. We've got Iden Versio. Those are my selfish Zetas. And then probably the next one will be on Mara Jade to help out the guild. It's insane. And you don't have to have any gear or stars on her or anything else. She just goes first and starts all of that stuff that you just saw. Kill Kylo and Echo first because of the AoE. Should have kept him stunned. Yeah, Reckless, I don't know. I was watching the turn meter, and I guess I just wasn't paying attention because I didn't want to use the stagger from Mara Jade. And then he took a turn, and I was like, what? So he got a lot of turn meter all at once. Or I missed it. Maybe I just missed it. Wasn't paying close enough attention. But yeah, I should not have let him get a turn. Definitely needed to have kept him stunned. I did the Amis on ML plus Phasma. MJ plus Phasma, says Blessed Carrot. Yeah. Pizza Crust says, I want the MJ Omicron, but need at least 2 Amis for SOJ and only have 32 mats. Well, if you're doing the Scion of Django, that's, again, it's a guild Omicron. I guess my point is that if you've done 2 or 3 for yourself, do 1 for your guild. That's kind of my thoughts. Help everybody out. My guild does Omicron Phasma wall and defense. Nice. All right. Let's see. What else we got here? We've got this Revan team. We can clone on that, right? Do clone troopers. Not too much damage here. Wampa could do damage. Revan can mark somebody, and probably all he'll do is just trigger the... maybe we'll do this. Probably just trigger the... sacrifice. Sorry guys, I'm looking at something. Got distracted there for a second. Yeah, so I'm sure we'll get the sacrifice in here. We'll get Asajj out of here first if we can, and then we'll go on to Wampa. Alright, there's the sacrifice. As predicted. Wampa is wamping. Throw a nuke. Okay, we got to get that bonus protection off of him, right? That does bad things if he's got bonus protection. Oops. Okay, counterattacks everywhere. Let's do that. Gotta take the counterattacks. Okay, can't target Mon Mothma. Both her and Yoda are gonna run away as soon as I kill Revan. The Savior. Okay. You have been saved. Temporarily. Temporarily saved. Alright, and then we got a Grievous here that we've got to deal with. So... what do we want to do here? The lack of synergy here makes me kind of want to try something. But I also don't need to lose. Man. If we get this Revan team in here, I mean, the only real effective character that we've got is Yoda. And I feel like Grievous is just going to kill everybody with one area effect. So we can't get cheesy enough to just use the Yoda team. Probably can use troopers though. Let's use troopers. Save Iden for the back. What do you think, guys? Can we beat this with 2 troopers? Could we beat this with like 2 legit troopers? Well, Gideon is okay, I guess. We could put range in here instead. Do you think we can beat this with these scrubby troopers? Gotta kill Grievous first. I think we can do it. I think we can kill him with El Scrubbo troopers. Myler says, the Savior, he is the Messiah. Monty Python reference, that's fantastic. Life of Brian, right? All right, let's see. Let's link up Veers. Cut Grievous's armor. Try to get lots and lots of attacks. Let's do the Stompy Stomp. Alright, let's tickle everybody. Oh, he's so cute, that teeny tiny dark trooper. Alright, get rid of turn meter. We do not need you having turn meter. Alright, Piet next. Ooh, look at that. 4500s, guys. He was hitting for 4500s right there. Tickle him. Tickle him. 2000 damage. Woo! Oh, little baby dark trooper. Okay, we're starting to lose our turn meter train. They just got turn meter. We got it back, though. Get our stomp off here. All right. 65 banners. Nice. Okay, what do we got on the back wall here? Always worth working on these things, guys, because just remember, 100K for every battle. All right, let's take the Iden team in here. Let's take the Iden team in. Try to follow up a trooper win with another trooper win. All right, in we go. Let's get it done. Sidious needs a rework, but not the kind Mace got. Needs his base stats buffed. It's a tune that looks phenomenal on paper, but does no damage. If you look at the way Sidious works, so the damage modifiers for characters are actually hidden. When somebody takes a basic attack, it does the basic attack amount times some modifier. And those modifiers you don't see. So the problem with Sidious is not really his stats as such. It's that those modifiers, his base attack is like, you know, all of the stuff he gets times 0.5 or something. And Jedi Knight Anakin like hits at, you know, 2.6 or something. Okay, dispel all buffs on target enemy. That works good for this droideka here. Haha, I'm back. Did you miss me? Yeah, let's taunt. Everybody loves a good taunt. Except those who are getting taunted. They probably don't love it. Oh, the reprisal. He comes back for more. Didn't get enough the first time around. All right, we got him. We got him. 62 banners, though. He sniped those 2 banners on me. All right, so there's a couple rebels in this team. Han's going to shoot first. Things and stuff is going to happen. This one we've got synergy, right? We've got the red trooper and we've got 2 other troopers in here with a tank. That's annoying. And B1. That's probably the hardest team that he has on his defense. What are we going to do here? How far can Mon Mothma punch up? 71,000 versus 140,000. I'm going to try it. It seems fair to me. I just got to hope that the red trooper doesn't absolutely destroy me with his area effect. This is unlikely to succeed here. Or at least it shouldn't succeed, right? All right, let's steal red trooper's turn meter. Good. All right. Let the healing begin. Get this battle droid out of here. Fantastic. All right. Get on the Sith trooper. Blind. Okay. Remove the taunt. Get back over here. Yeah, we'll steal his turn meter again. Get the stun. Yeah, beautiful. All right. A lot of times with a stunned character, I'll just move on to somebody else, but I need him dead. I do not need him assisting other First Order. Let's put all these debuffs on Phasma. Seems good, right? When you can just transfer a stun to a character, you gotta like that. Alright, steal turn meter, get a stun. Let's put the pawn over here. No pawn for us. We failed. All right. Phasma next. Anybody who's thinking that Mon Mothma's a bad team, just take a look at this. Take a look at this. Like Gear 9 characters, we're just annihilating Relic characters. Now, granted, they're Relic characters with pretty bad mods, but still, taking out a Relic team feels pretty good. I don't even think I need to pilot this anymore. I could probably put it on auto. Alright. If he had turn meter, I would steal it. Get the pawn. No pawn for us. Upgrade our little trooper. Yeah, let's throw a grenade. That is a lot of debuffs. Steal his turn meter. Stun him. Yeah, all the things. Nice. If I had the Zeta on that Chupio, that would be fantastic. Oop, I could have done the little power up there. Giving everybody defense penetration. Alright, 360 no scope. Beautiful. I may be the only player in my guild without a CLS team. If you have CLS, who would you replace Chupio on this team with? That's what I've got on my main account. I did a K2SO. I put K2 in there. I like K2SO. I think he's an interesting character. He really works well for assault battles and things like that for PvE. Man, that he can soak damage like an animal. Pretty horrible in PvP though. Easy to manage. All right, let's see. We've got Nest. Experimental. GAC work. Where's Nest? Top. She's right at the top. All right. She'll get shot first and stunned. This is regular Ahsoka. Dengar. Hux. Gonna do nothing in this team, right? So once we get past the initial stun, we shouldn't have to worry about any of that business. We're going to try it. Get on in their Nest. You're asking me why I haven't invested in a CLS team on Loquitur? So I see it in chat. I'm just asking, is the question toward me about the CLS team? Let's get Revan out of here. So if the question is toward me, I am not a big fan of CLS early. Mostly because there's so much other stuff that goes into building his team. You have to have bounty hunters to get the Chewbacca. You have to have the Raid Han. You have to unlock C-3PO, which means you have to get Ewoks. So if you want the good Han team, it's really a commitment. And in the early game, when you're first building stuff, you could build 2 other teams for the price of 1 CLS team. So for me, it's just that early game, he's inefficient. He'll be one of my next teams that I build. So if anybody's familiar with the Loquitur journey, once we get Jedi Master Kenobi, we're going to start working on the Executor and JML kind of at the same time. We'll be working on characters and ships, of course, for the Executor journey, but in the background, we'll be getting the CLS team up and running. Getting to Jedi Knight Luke, and then getting to Jedi Master Luke eventually. So we're doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to get that for this account. All right, let's get in here and do C, Armorer, Treya for funsies. No tanks. Tanks, but no tanks. Yeah, my armor. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. I'm not sure my armor is going to even get to go. Probably get train wrecked. Let's get in there. Went up against the CLS Relic 6 team with Rogue 1 Gear 10. Weird team. I could probably agree with that. That's a pretty weird team. Let's see. I feel like we need to do Luke. Cut down his damage. Alright, there's the ability blocks. Already in. Stunned, ability blocked, stunned again. Armor is going to get nothing done. Oof. Yep, that's it. That's all we got. Okay. Where's my ultimate? Keep going. Keep going. You can do it. Alright, we'll get rid of the big tank and the threat, and then we'll link up more people and work our way through this. Lost our cooldowns. Try again. One moment, please. Okay, now we'll link you. And Padme. Alright. This should be all over except for Luke doing some crying. Okay, ability blocks everywhere. Good thing my basic is such a good ability. Alright, 60 banners and another 100k in the bank. That's what it's all about. Alright, Vader. Dooku. Other stuff. This. Lol. Hermit Yoda's gonna get zapped by Palpatine one time and be done. Yeah, let's just take characters that make Vader faster. That's probably our best bet. Who do we even have left? There's a trooper. These guys are Empire, right? Whatever. Here we go. Gar Saxon and the Super Commando. They're Empire, right? Yeah, they're Empire. Good. Get in there. Alrighty, Merciless Massacre. We'll go over to Shakti first with the debuffs. Try to get a basic... Oh, yeah, we got some ability blocks on the old Emperor. Get some ability blocks on the 5s. Get some ability blocks on the 3POs. Hit him again. Oh, man. You're killing my Super Commandos. Not cool. Not cool. Oof. Chewbacca hitting like a freight train, this guy. Okay, come on, get Dooku in there. Dooku wants some more. Palpatine has too much turn meter. Alright, let's ability block him. Good. Solid. Okay, let's stun him again. Let's do this on Chewbacca. All right. Can we call this Emperor? Try it. Nope, not enough. Ow. Wow. Down to you, Dooku. Dooku solo! Killing my newt. Oh, man, come on. Oof. Bruh. We're not getting any health back. Okay, so there's that. One down. We still got Jedi. We're gonna try it. Bring in the Jedi. There's 100K on the other side of this victory. We're not letting it go easy. Dooku got it. TK had an auto deploy with 3 GLs, huh? Wow, they go right after Yoda. Nobody's in stealth either. That's inconvenient. All right, let's get some foresights. Okay. Let's pass this back around to Yoda. Then let's... Let's do this. Okay. Send him in. I really don't want to attack C-3PO, but he's actually... Yeah, let's get in on Chewbacca. Let's kill Chewbacca because he's guarding. We don't want to do the jump because that'll trigger a bunch of counterattacks. Alright, let's just get in there and kill Chewbacca. Alright. Okay, let's get Yoda over here. Oh, bam, big hits. Spread the buffs. Get everybody all in lovely shape. Jump in, take the counterattack, don't care. Big hit, get him. All right, Shock T. Only one left. Get that robot to run away. Look, guys, when Vader can't handle what's put in front of him, you bring in these little, 80,000 galactic power worth of Jedi and just massacre what's left over. Look at this. Vader in his hallway scene doesn't hold a candle to the little Jedi. 907, that's all we got. We got nothing to beat that SLKR. We don't get to see ships, but pretty sure he's not going to score 907. Pretty confident. What do you guys think? We got this one versus auto deploy. That's so little fun. All right, let's talk about the title. Don't fall for it unless you know what you're doing. So, the character that has Revan's blue locked mark on icon can't be countered, so when Yoda has it, you can do the AoE jump and they can't counter you. Oh, nice. Really? Read kits more. Got a text I got to respond to here. All right, let's look at Revan. Where is Revan? Revan's in here somewhere. There he is. So, At the start of the battle, they gain tenacity up. Turn meter. Basic. Dispel. They gain strategic advantage. This character. Yeah, right here at the end of the sentence. Okay. A Jedi ally with strategic advantage can't be countered. Wow. Somewhere in that wall of text. I don't think I ever knew that. I learned something new. When you got the little blue icon, you can't be countered. Didn't know that before today. All right. DL, I'm under 4 million, and after winning today, I'm mathematically guaranteed to make Kyber. Should have sandbagged, but I just couldn't do it. Nice. Yeah, Kyber. Kyber at 4 million. That's awesome. Still under 4 million. So what's the title about? Don't fall for it unless you know what you're doing. So I've had some people asking questions about the new Inquisitor stuff coming into the game, and we like Inquisitors on the channel, and some people think it might be a fun thing to go straight for the High Inquisitor, Grand Inquisitor, and try to make that team. And asking me if I'm going to do it, obviously because of the Inquisitor tag and whatnot. So for me, I don't really like chasing new content. So whenever a character's not even really available to farm yet, you have to buy the shards out of the shop. And there are just so few characters that I've been willing to do that forever. I did it for Gideon when he came out. I did it for Dark Trooper when he came out. And I did it for Executor. But, the character has to be insanely good for me to want to spend crystals on character shards. It's just so inefficient. It's just sinful how much they charge. And if we go look at a character, 1,200 for 10 shards. Ninth Sister, 800 for 10 shards. Second Sister, so it's 80 crystals per shard. That's almost a Cantina refresh per character shard. So the idea that I would have to build 5 characters like this coming in, or at least 4 characters out of here, maybe it's 4 plus the Grand Inquisitor. If you're going to chase new content like that, you got to be rich. When they become farmable on nodes, I'll farm them. I'm not going to force farm them. I'm not going to go crazy doing that either. So, I'll have them like 5 months after the Grand Inquisitor comes out, I'll have them. So I'll go for it. I'll make that part of my farming routine wherever they put them on farm nodes. But the idea of even if the Grand Inquisitor is a fantastic character, if you start chasing after these guys and spending crystals on character shards for new content, it's obscene, guys. It really is. So unless you've got a lot of money and you just don't care, or whatever, wait till the characters come out. Don't chase after the new content like that. And then even if you are chasing after the new content, farm it. If we look on my main account at Mara Jade, I like Mara Jade. We've all agreed she's an insanely good character. I've already put the Omicron on her on my main account. And, I'm farming her. I'm getting there, right? Maybe we can get another star here today. Can we get a shard? Look at this. Yeah, cool. 5 stars. But, it's going to come to me at the rate that the game will get it. I am not willing to spend 80 crystals per shard to accelerate that. So anyway, I just, for the people that have asked me that, am I going for it? Yes, I will go for it when it's farmable. Yep. But not going to wail on it. Not going to wail on it. Still haven't gone for Star Killer yet either. That's new and shiny, but it needs a bunch of Omicrons, and I don't have that many Omicrons to throw around. And honestly, I haven't built JMK yet, so why would I be chasing new content when I can just farm the old content, relic it up, get JMK, and continue the Galactic Legends stuff. So that's it. You know, be careful. Be careful chasing the new stuff. For people with 8 million, 9 million galactic power that already have everything in the game, then obviously if you want to spend your crystals over there on new characters because you got nothing else to spend them on, then that's good. But that's the public service announcement for the day. I recently found out Krennic's stun goes for 2 turns, and I'm a Sith Eternal rusher. That's funny. Yeah. General Keon says cat. Second sister is on a node now. Yeah, second sister's on a node. Yeah, she's on a node by herself, though. They didn't pair her up with anything. They just took off Jedi Consular and put her there, and she's on a node by herself that's not that good. I think I set her up for farming already on my main account. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. I think I farmed her already. Or at least I looked at it. Let's see if we can make a liar out of me here. Second sister. Yeah, she's on 4C here. Yeah. I guess we didn't farm that yet for today. But yeah, so I'll start farming her now that she's on a node. No problem, we'll get her in there. As they start rolling them out, we'll try to build them up. Alright. Darth Loquitur, Lord Vader before JMK on the main account? Yes. Yeah, Lord Vader's definitely next on the main account. Let's get this mailbox emptied out here. We've got Embo left to Relic. We've got the Tusken Raider for last. And then I do still need Relic 8 on Newt Gunray and on the ARC Trooper. So it may be that I get all these characters to Relic, and I need a Relic 7 on Moff Gideon as well. So I'm a little bit behind on my total Relic levels. So even though I've only got 2 characters left to Relic, I still have to get my Relic levels high enough. So probably another 3-4 weeks, and we'll get Lord Vader in progress. Got no Zetas for him. This account never has any Zetas. We're at 72 Zetas. Look at that. Ugh. So we've got 3 Zetas out of the 6 that we need. We don't have Zetas on Maul. Yeah, so much work to do. So we got to build Vader, then we got to build his team, then we got to Zeta his team. Yep. We'll get into JMK then. Probably build Darth Revan. Probably work on Malak before we do JMK. Get them going. Just need to work on some of these other Darth Revan characters, and I think we'll be good to get that Malak in the account. Be good to get him finally. How do you use Cat with Allura? Use it typically with Padme as a counter for the Kenobi teams that my everybody keeps putting on defense. So typically take her with Cat, Padme with Cat. I use her sometimes in Rey team. Certainly when I'm doing Conquest and stuff, I put Cat in the Rey team to make it a full banner team every time. Why is Scav Rey on your favorites? Because I farm her ship. So if I want to farm a ship, I just put the character there so I can farm the ship without having to go to the ships tab. So we can farm raise Millennium Falcon. Same reason why I've got the Royal Guard and the Shore Trooper. Royal Guard links to the shuttle, and the Shore Trooper links to the this thing, the TIE Reaper. They're just ships that I haven't farmed yet, and I don't have other hard farms underway on my main account. So whenever I don't have anything else that I'm focusing on, I always make sure that I've got some kind of hard farms going on, so I'm working on those ships. That's why those characters are up here. The favorites, so that I can work on my favorites, and the rest of them just link to stuff that I'm working on. Does Echo need Relic levels too? He's only Relic 5. Where do we need to be for Echo? Echo needs to be Relic 7. So we still need to take him to 7 too. So we need the Raider, we need Embo, we need Echo, Tarkin, Arc Trooper. Yeesh. Alright, so we got a ways to go yet. We got a ways to go. Let's take a look at this C event. So with the changes to Mace Windu, this event got harder for a lot of people. So you'll see I've got kind of garbagey mods on my Sidious right now. A little bit of health, 267 speed, it's not that good. Potency is 72%. Not a lot of damage. So these are really mediocre mods. But he does have the Zeta on this sadistic glee. So using this character with the Zeta, I was able to still get through this event. On the Loquitur account, without the Zeta, I didn't beat it once. So if you're right at the end of C, and you've got this problem with the new Mace Windu being an issue in this battle, you might have to use the Zeta. Oop, we might lose this one. Let's get a kill here. Get a crit. Nope, we got to take a hit from Mace. All right. And then we're done. So with the Zeta, the life gain is enough that we were able to get through it. But again, without the Zeta on the Loquitur account, even putting good mods on it, I was not able to beat that event anymore. So, word to the wise, until they change it, that Zeta might be needed for the Tier 1 battle. Hi DL, just logged on. Lightsaber Activate. Did you do any GAs yet? Yeah, we got through the Loquitur account already. We're about to get in on the main account. It's about that time. Let's rock and roll. Kyber 2. Round 1. We're fighting Link. 8.3 million galactic power, so 1.4 million galactic power more than us. And, here's the story. 6 galactic legends. General Skywalker, Commander Ahsoka, Starkiller at Relic 8. Yikes. 254 speed. So if we look at overall on the speed of the account, Moff Gideon, fastest character 336. If we just go down like a row to the Darth Revan, 293. So we fall out of 300 speed characters pretty quickly. He doesn't have blazing fast mods, but the account is old enough that he does have enough speed mods that he's got a bunch of these characters over 300. So Zam, Maul, all these guys here. So not as fast as it could be, but yeah, I mean still 6 galactic legends. It's pretty threatening. So we did almost the same thing here that we did on the Loquitur account. We tried to bait him in the bottom front. So he cleared all that stuff out. Ooh, gas got some holds. Look at that. 3 holds on gas, or 2 holds on gas. Got a hold on Mando team. That's cool. Who is it that's holding this back wall? Guys, who is it? Who's holding? Who's holding the line? Fin Poe. Fin Poe holding the line on the back here. So we put in the Qui-Gon team. We put the Galactic Legend team on the back wall. Again, hoping to get him through some good teams. And we did, right? We must have, because he used up 3 teams here on gas. Used up 2 teams on the mall. So we baited some good teams out of him. He did get the Galactic Legend on the back wall, though. But 1 team holding on fleets and 1 team holding on characters. All right, it looks like we got a chance, boys and girls. Let's see how bad his defense is, how many GLs we got to fight. All right, we've got Lord Vader. We've got Kenobi. And the Lord Vader has the good version of the team, or whatever you'd want to call it. Yikes. The Kenobi we can try to take out with Padme Cat. Geos we can deal with. Bounty Hunters don't have Zam here. Then over here we've got 2 more. Oh no. 4 more. 6 GLs on defense. 5 GLs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he beat my stuff with 5 GLs on defense. That's impressive. That is impressive. We have SLKR and we have C. We could potentially CLS here, C here, troopers. If we use our own SLKR here, we have to kill that SLKR with something else. Because we have to use the SLKR here and we have to use the Padme Cat here, and we can't drop a battle anywhere. Guys, ain't gonna happen tonight. This is a lost GAC. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna scrap for every ounce. We're gonna try to kill that SLKR with something. With something. We need a 3-zone clear, though. He cleared 2 zones, killed all the other stuff in the 2 zones. So we have to clear 3 zones, which means we have to make it through both of these front walls to have a chance. All right, the Padme Cat team. Stuff, things, junk. If they attack Kenobi first, I lose. Okay, gotcha. Roger that. 20% chance to lose the GAC on the first battle. Let's do it. Do you have Darth Revan or GG on offense? I don't have Darth Revan built, and GG is on defense. I put tons of stuff on defense, but I mean, just look at it, right? If I hadn't put all the stuff on defense, we wouldn't have got a hold, and we wouldn't have a chance to win this Grand Arena. We still have a very slim chance. It's like the scene where let's just do this. Try to get some stacks. It's like the scene where, you know, don't tell me the odds kind of thing, right? Like, don't tell me the odds of winning this Grand Arena. They're not good. I know they're not good. Okay, let's get in here. Okay. Why? How does that taunt come back up? I don't even understand the mechanic. Ahsoka attacked me. Nothing happened. And Kenobi got his taunt back. Why? What on the... man, I don't understand. Do not understand. All right. Now they're on my little Ahsoka. Oh boy, 3PO down. Okay. Let's do this. And just try to kill their little Ahsoka. Oh my goodness. Getting wrecked. Okay. Not enough. Courage stacks. Okay. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Just healed for 7 billion. Okay, come on. Let's get her out of here. Okay, go. Oh, man. What is this? I really don't understand, guys. I really don't understand how Kenobi got that taunt back. Somebody probably put it in chat by now, but... yeah, that's it. I don't want to time it out because we did kill the Kenobi. Or I don't want to forfeit, I mean. We'll just leave it right here. Burn off SLKR stun, Hux pass turn, SLKR second stun, crew 2-turn stun, gas kill Hux, then CLS cleanup. Expensive but doable. Could be worse. They could have set 6 GLs on defense. My best guess is that Ahsoka lost a protection up buff when she took a turn that triggers GK to taunt. I mean, the timing on this is incredible. Like, I don't understand, because like every single time this matchup loses, Kenobi goes just in time to remove... Maybe I got to make my cat faster. If my cat was a little bit faster, then maybe I would have gotten my turn with the Annihilate right before Kenobi went. The Galactic Legend Kenobi. And then maybe I clean it up that way. If tanks have protection, they regain taunt. Oh, okay. So Ahsoka did the spin move and gave him protection. All right. Okay. I see. Well, the question is, do I keep flailing at this zone, or do I just give up and go to the bottom and try to get through the bottom? Let's take a look at this bottom. I think we try the CLS team here. And if we get this with the CLS team, then we'll just work our way through bottom and take our 100,000 gold wherever we can get it. That's my idea for now. Yeah, I'm really curious how he got through some of our stuff with no GLs. All right. Get R2 in here. Shoot first on Yoda or Luke? Probably Luke, huh? No, Luke can't get stunned. Right? No stuns on Luke. I know this team isn't ideal for the non-Bastila version of it and whatnot, but they don't have anything else, right? 5 GLs versus 2 GLs. I've got to try something. You need Ahsoka to be faster then? The cat Ahsoka, right? I need my cat to be faster. I guess we'll go speed up cat. Make a fast cat. All right. Let's put this on Yoda. Okay. Going after my Chupio. Okay, I do think I'm going to change stances. That's probably dumb. Griff is probably screaming at me from somewhere right now. No, don't do it. Oh, goodness. You know, that's a loss. Nothing to be done here. So anybody who thinks building Galactic Legends isn't a good idea, and they say go real wide with your account, you know, build all kinds of different teams, you know, this is what it's like when you get to Kyber 1, or close to Kyber 1. You will be fighting 6 GLs. So I guess if you're not going to build GLs, you just have to build specifically the GL counters. I suppose if I put all my focus on that, we could get a similar result. All right, let's try this with C. See if we can break through here somehow. Let's what Sith do we want to put with him? That's the question. And then do I even have Watt or the Armorer? I have the Armorer, right? So we'll link the 2 Ahsokas to try to cut down their crits. We'll lose this tank pretty quickly. We just got to try to get the armorer to... I mean, even if it's 2 stacks on Emperor, I'll take it. We need at least 2 stacks. The 3rd stack would be nice. We'll see how it works out. Probably not going to get the 3rd stack. Alrighty. Alright. There we go. No need for any of these characters to live. Seems perfectly reasonable that they should all just get smoked instantly. Ignore taunt, go after armor. Yep, why not? Okay, we get it. We get it. Yay. And there's much rejoicing. Okay, altar ready, no problem. We'll reduce armor on Padme, since I still have to deal with her at some point. Okay. Alt. And now they kill my entire team before I get to use the ultimate ability. No, they didn't. Yay. Okay. Link it up. You know what, guys? Now that we've used the armor over here, I don't think we can beat Lord Vader with SLKR. You pretty much need the armor to be able to... Yeah. Not thinking ahead enough. I'm not sure that SLKR can beat that team now. It's alright, we're still going to give it a try. You sound a little jaded tonight, not that I blame you. No, I'm not jaded. It's... The argument's been going on for a long time. People say, don't build Galactic Legends. You know, build everything but Galactic Legends. Build Revens, build CLS, build all this stuff. I'm telling you, once you get to a certain point in Grand Arena, it's a game of Galactic Legends. People just put them all on defense. And if you don't have something to deal with them, then here you are. So, I said at the start that this was a lost GAC. I'm not jaded. I'm not bitter. It's just the opponent's got 1.4 million galactic power and 3 more galactic legends than me, and put them all on defense. I'm not going to get through it. We're not going to make it out alive. But that doesn't mean that I ain't going to try. Certainly going to try. All right, let's clean off these debuffs. Okay. All right. Let's just hit for big damage. Get lots of crits. We'll do the pokey again. Just keep getting assists if we can. Alright, we got to get the cleanse off again here from SLKR, or from Red Trooper. If he lives... Nope, he doesn't live. Alright. Oof. 4 things left. Okay. Yeah, we go into the alt now or we die. We don't get 3 stacks on the alt. RIP. Get him again. All right. Got them all out of there. and got a bunch of critical hits. No. No, why are you poking him? You're supposed to poke Vader. Misclick. A danged old misclick. All right. Here we go. Crew hanging tough. Come on, crew. Don't die. Oh, come on. 320, huh? All right, let's steal mastery from Vader if we can. And then let's steal mastery from him. Okay. More stabbies. Oh boy. Sweep it. Better be a big hit. No, not enough. Big hit. Not enough. Close. Like I said, guys, if we had the armor in there or Wat Tambor to help us with that, we could have won. All right. Troopers should be able to kill him, right? Troopers can kill him. Some kind of troopers can kill him. Let's take a look at what we got. We've got Rey. With the Rey team. Take in the troopers. We've got a Shaak Ti. She's pretty slow, but I don't know where he's at in his cycle for dazing people. Do we need to throw a test team in there and see if he's dazing people? Yeah, I don't think... He must have done that skill like 2 before the end. I think we're okay. Maybe put the Shaak Ti in here, just for good measure. See what we can get done. He still prevents turn meter gain when you have dots on. Well, I need to kill him somehow. This is a team that I have that has lots of damage. I don't have a whole lot of teams left with a lot of damage. Revan? I mean, can Revan kill him? No, we're going to try this. No, we're not going to try this. We'll try the Revan team. I don't think there's enough damage here to kill him, but maybe we can get the tenacity up going and do something. Imperial Troopers should work 100%, just feels overkilled. That's not overkill. That's underkill. We probably don't have enough to get done what we need to get done with the troopers. All right, get on in there. See if we can tickle him to death. Come on. All right, we got him. We got him. Good. Now, since we don't really have a place for nest anyway, let's do Triumvirate, and we'll put in Nest. Just as the insurance policy, and that way if they kill Scion, we've still got Nest. And then I can do Lucifer on Bounty Hunters and go down bottom and try to take out that Revan team with my troopers. Hey, Loquitur, how did the GAC go? It's not gone yet. It's still going. Sad to miss it, but my math teacher gave us a lot of homework. Well, the good news is the stream's on YouTube. You can always go back and watch it. Fantastic. All right. See if they can kill themselves before the spy goes off. Well, let's do this. Get rid of the boss man. I always do that and instantly regret it because he's the one that causes them to assist and kill themselves with the trail lead. So it actually makes it harder for me to finish once I kill the Brood Alpha. But it means pretty much that the game is over, right? Because once the Brood Alpha's down, they're not gonna... There will be no comeback from the Geos. All right. 64 banners. Then here we'll take in Lucifer. Need another droid, so we will use the IG droid. Collecting our 100Ks, that's what we're doing right now. We're collecting our 100,000s. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get Embo on the floor if we can. Dodged. Embo's gonna get a turn. Haha! Dodged. Okay, Cad Bane. Let's wave him. Let's get the stick over here on this IG. These are some very dodgy bounty hunters. I feel like a lot of dodges. Okay, Dengar. Get back over here on Cad Bane. Finish him off. Django's got the missile coming up. We got to deal with that. Illuminated Destiny. Stick for Cad Bane. Hand wave on Dengar. Okay, get Django out of here. Give him the stick. Beautiful. It's all over. I was looking back today, and it's crazy to think your main was at 4.4 million GP when you started streaming, and now you're at 6.9. Why is that crazy? Is that crazy? 4.4 to 6.9? 2.5 in over a year. Could be crazy. All right, we will trooper this. DR team. Get HK first. Should be able to wrangle him down and then get Bastila. And then we will get hung up. Wait, what? What just happened? There's no foresight on Bastila. I guess she's missing a Zeta or something. Okay. This I like. I'll take it. Okay, let's get him out of here. Sith Marauder. Too chunky. Alright, we're gonna mass assist on him. And if we don't get the kill, it's gonna be bad. Alright, we got the kill. Take some shots here on the Darth Revan. Alright. Clean up Malak. Goodbye. Beautiful. 64 banners like clockwork. Okay, but that's it. Shippies. What do we got for ships? Executor. Yay, we get to practice First Order. Practice our First Order counter here. We'll put in the Ebon Hawk and probably this guy because I like it. All right, let's get her done. Now that the First Order fleet can counter Executor, do you think the SLK journey is better than C? The problem with the SLKR journey is that you get SLKR and a bunch of First Order, but that's it. I mean, what you get, in all honesty, is pretty unimpressive. What you get with C is all of the other good teams that come with C, the troopers and all that stuff. So the C journey, C is not a better character to farm than SLKR as such. The journey is better because you get better stuff. With the First Order fleet now, I don't know if you're going to call this countering the Executor, but at least it doesn't do horrible, right? Does that mean that the SLKR journey is better? I don't know. Don't know. The SLKR journey overlaps with the Executor itself. So I guess in that regard, if you say, okay, it's better, but it's better because it not because it counters the Executor, but because it leads you into the Executor. That's probably more accurate. Okay. Big hit, Boba Fett gone. No! Come on, Boba Fett. Get out of here. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Alright, let's steal turn meter. This is going to be weird, but I'm going to steal it from the silencer. So that we can put chaff back up on everybody right away. And then we'll pass it back. We still have a... we still had a breach on us, so we couldn't get rid of the taunt altogether. SF, tie, we'll call an assist and maybe kill this Houndstooth. He got a dodge, and then I did 2 damage. That's not the first time that's happened to us. where we get the dodge and then you don't see a second dodge, but it doesn't do any damage. We're going to pull the silencer, stun him, or kill him. Kill him is fine. Okay. Oh, steel turn meter here. Big hit. Bam. Good. Good, good, good. How do you unlock the second tier of the Ewok event? You have to just have a 7-star Wicket. If your Wicket is 7 stars, the event is unlocked for you. Bring in the cheese and oh boy, the more cheese. We're going to bring in different cheese this time. We're going to bring in this cheese and is this? No, that's Ray's. We don't want Ray's. We want the one with the pod still in the front. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do it. In your opinion, how do SLKR and Ray stack up against the newer GLs? Would you recommend either of them as your first GL? I honestly think that Ray got a huge boost. I think Ray is pretty much the one that I see that got a huge boost overall. She's good in Conquest. She's good in a lot of different areas of the game. Her fleet also got an upgrade with the new tank. Just done here. So I like Ray because like Conquest, when you're doing the galactic challenges, things like that, she just, nobody ever dies. Everybody stays alive. It's pretty fantastic. Okay, let's get buzz droids over here as well. Let's take our hits on him. Get the tank out of here. Okay. If it doesn't hit Anakin, I'll probably just kill the tank. It hits Anakin. So we can't kill him with this, but we'll take him down. The buzz droids will kill him. Perfect. Let's get in here behind and go on 5s. It's whatever. Fine. Sunfac going down soon. Not yet, though. Not yet. No, we'll stun him. Stun that sergeant. We'll just stay on him. We can't get another ship, so we're not going to do the ability. Save that until we have an open space here. Get buzz droids. Ahsoka will take... Oh, never mind. I was going to say Ahsoka will take her buzz droids off very quickly, but... Not if she never gets them in the first place. Okay, we need another ship in here. If we call him in, we may be able to kill this Ahsoka in one big swoop. Nope, not enough. All right. Get her. All right, we got her. 63 banners. So we cleared 2 zones. He cleared 2 zones. We cleared 2 zones. If if we had better Galactic Legend counters, we could potentially get through this. But we don't. And that's where we're at. All right. Don't see as many Rays, though. Wonder why that is. It's because the fleet is... SLKR was shiny. When both Ray and SLKR came out, SLKR could solo the Sith raid. There's a lot of stuff he can do. When you build SLKR, the First Order also make up a good team for SLKR. When you build Ray, the good teams for Ray, you have to still build the team. because it's not the resistance team. But like I showed earlier, you know, I could build 3 teams out of the Rey journey, plus get Rey herself with a different team. So it gives you 4 teams through the whole journey. You still have to build something for First Order in order to get BB-8. It does give you a fleet. So I think SLKR is probably the best first journey right now just because of the overlap with Executor. You could work on the unlocks for the First Order fleet and then go right from that into Executor, and probably have the Executor shortly after you have your SLKR finished. You know, there's more overlap with the characters with C, but there's more overlap with the ships with SLKR. So that's probably the best first like Emperor rush right now. But if instead you did like the stabilization with Geos and Troopers and some other teams like that, and went into Rey, I think people would be really happy with the outcome there, because you get a lot of teams, and Rey is it's a fantastic character. I think if Rey was your only Galactic Legend, you could still clear Conquest hard. I think the Rey team can literally beat every team in Conquest. SLKR has a couple matchups where it's not that SLKR will lose in Conquest, but a lot of times he'll lose a character. You know, even if you take in Crew as your only tank, the Conquest stuff hits so hard they'll shred Crew. So you win, but you get 1 or 2 stars. Rey wins every time with 3 stars. Nobody dies. You take in a first level light side character, she can keep him alive. It's nuts how much lifeblood she can give out. It's really good. So yeah, in terms of performance, gameplay, and the other thing I would say, nobody's struggling in Darkside GOTB. Whether your guild gets 25 stars or 28 stars or 31 stars, I mean, nobody at any reasonable level is struggling in the GOTB anymore. Light side, everybody's fighting to get stars in light side. So if your first Galactic Legend is a light side GL, it also gives you significantly better chances of getting a really good guild. Because guilds are looking for more light side wave clear, and Rey can clear 4 waves in every zone. Easily. It's easy. With the Rey team, you struggle in the first combat. You got to get through the first wave. But toward the end of the first wave, you can just sit there and lifeblood your characters and basic attack everybody and just lifeblood, basic, lifeblood. By the time you go into the second wave, your team is at full health and they have like 400,000 lifeblood protection. And then every wave you just do that. You finish slow and, milk the lifebloods out of Rey. And by the time you get to the end zone, you have millions in lifeblood. So yeah, she's great for territory battles. She's if you use Cat Rey in phase 1, I think I did that once. Phase 1 of the challenge Rancor raid with Rey with a cat team, and it was close to 4 million damage, I think, if I remember right. And that was just with one try. I didn't tune it to try to get it better and figure out all the turn orders and everything else. So, yeah, in terms of game performance, I don't think there's a GL that's easier to get that performs better. So Rey will do everything for you. That's my conclusion. No one ever really used Rey on offense, so maybe they don't see her used as much. No, it's just about the journey. People underestimate the teams that come out of Rey. And again, go back and look at that solo base video, the video that him and I did. He says the same thing in that video, I think. He's like, people don't like the Resistance. They think they're not good, but they're really good. And I can confirm, if you learn to use the Jedi Training Ray team, it's really good. The Fin Fin Poe team is really good. The Ray team itself, it's really good. So, yeah, instead of like an SLKR team and then a bunch of leftover garbage, you can actually get 3 teams out of the journey. But they're not teams that people like. They're not popular teams. There's not a lot of streamers going around talking about how good they are. So yeah, I may do Ray first on Optisio if I stick with this account. Who knows? We may do Gas and then go straight into Ray. That would be good territory battle performance, right? Because we'd have a cam shard, and then we'd get wave clear. Honestly, happier with JTR than Ray. Optisio has a Relic Ray going on. What are you talking about? No, no, I don't have Ray on Optisio. I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm going to do after Gas. I know that I'm going to probably, most likely, unless something changes, I'm going to go for a Gas first build on Optisio. Then what do I do next? For me, Resistance is my least favorite faction. I'll go for Ray last. Yeah, Nisus, I think that's what it is. I think most people just don't like Resistance. All right, stats on my opponent for Optisio, Jack Fancy. The End Order of the Galaxy. 490 ships, 750 in characters, 133 in fleets. He's got the Galactic Republic fleet running under Tarkin, so we already know that probably the opponent's not going to be that competitive, because the endurance is far better for the Galactic Republic style fleet. Geos are here, but they're weak, so definitely we have a fleet advantage. He does have Rex Relic, and then he's just got stuff. So he's built up a few teams, but nothing that's really a threat. So we did the same thing we've been doing. We put the same stuff on defense. Geos, Kylo unmasked. The ships behind are the Geos under the home one. We'll just continue to set that way against most opponents. We have an auto deploy here as well, it looks like. Yeah, that's definitely going to be an auto deploy. Yep. Alright, so we'll take Vader in up front. We'll take Mon Mothma down here. We'll save troopers for the back wall. Let's just check. Maybe he knows what's going on and he's really fast. 258. That's not bad. 258 for a non-speed set Rex. Take in Emperor. Take in Gideon. Let's see. Nihilus and Moff Tarkin. Where's Tarkin? Just get sped up as much as we can. Try to get some turn meter over to Gideon. And then Gideon can drain their turn meter, and hopefully that'll put us far enough ahead that we'll never let them take a turn after that. Just gotta kill Vader. Gotta kill Vader fast. Lord Vader says, weird for Rex to have a non-speed set. People do a lot of weird stuff. Alright, let's get in here with this. Vader. Gotta take some counterattacks here, guys. Even with the auto deploy, his clones are pretty good, so they're up top. All right, let's see if we can cull Vader out of here. Yeah, check that out. And then they all go. Ugh, Well, that was inconvenient. Still think I want to drain their turn meter. Get Vader one step closer to Merciless Massacre. Again. Carve up 5's armor. Stun some people. I get some cooldowns. Merciless Massacre again. I actually have to be kind of careful here because it's probably going to get to sacrifice if we don't watch it. It's going to be the sacrifice. Nothing I can do about it. Maybe. Let's call him. Oh, we got it. We got it without the sacrifice. That's nice. All right. Bad banners, but who cares? Moving on. That team took more hits than I thought it was going to take, that's for sure. You know what? We're going to do troopers here. Save Mon Mothma for the back wall. Lord Vader is the last farm for me. I hate the Bad Batch with a passion. That's funny. Vader's talking about some guy named Luke. Lucas? Luke something? I don't know what he's talking about. Some guy named Luke. All Lukes in the game are the last character that you farm. That's the rule. Griff is going crazy right now. If he's here. Let's not get the sacrifice quite yet. Let's wait. Okay. Bonus protection's gone off of Yoda. That's important. Keep working on him. Gear 12 Yoda can't be that tough, can he? Maybe he can. Let's go back here. Good. Stick with 5s on this. All right. Kylo unmasked out of here. We can't kill him with the execute anyway. We'll go over here on Echo. Let's see if we can get the health back up to full there. Now we just gotta I don't remember. Does Shakti have her heal up? Just milk it out, make it take longer, and see if we can get back some banners. Nope, didn't get back around to it. I was going to try to heal up that ARC Trooper or Echo or whoever that was. I think it was Echo. Was a little bit wounded. All right, Mon Mothma's our last functional team right now. We'll get that in here. Farm Boy is cool. Other Lukes can wait. Oh, man. What? Okay, let's take the turn meter from ARC Trooper. Get in here on Phasma. These characters aren't very high level, but man, he's got some hit points on these things. I think he's just like 100% health mods or something. These guys are chunky. All right, let's steal turn meter, see if we can stun Dooku. Nope. Dooku down. Get out of here. All right. Then we'll just put it on auto. We'll let him run it out. Yeah, everyone loves CLS. It's solid. Embo, Tusken, they're pretty darn cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, pretty much. I mean, even Embo's good now, right? Embo's got an Omicron. If you've built a team around the Boba Scion of Django, then Embo, putting him in with that team makes it good in territory wars, right? So Embo's not a loser anymore. He's a winner. Tusken is the only crit fail in that team. All right. I love the GG Newt team more than CLS. All right. Let's see. Vader probably. I don't even know. Note to self. Look at opponents before engaging in battle. Okay. What do we want to do here? Give ourselves some valor. Why not? Alrighty. Work on 5s. See if we can stun him up. Ability or target lock? Nope. Let's bring in Anakin, just for fun. Do a big hit. All right, reinforce with Ahsoka. Oof. Anakin going fast. All right, let's just target lock and get taunt back on our dude. And then, let's see. Let's just target lock again, if we can. Refill our protection. Keep that taunt fresh. Stun Ahsoka before she can remove it. Oh, never mind. Big hit from 5s. More target locks. Get some blinds on these guys. Oops. Kill it. Alright. Kill it. Good. Alright. Full clear against his auto deploy. Anything that he had a chance was somewhere in that auto deploy. He's down to gear 10 and 11 characters, so we've locked down 2 victories, I think, on Loquitur and Opticio. And it'll be a loss on the main account for Allura. We'll see if we can pull it back from here for a 2-1 and nudge our way into Kyber 1. Maybe. We'll see. I'm really interested to look and see what my opponent used on some of my teams. Because how he beat Gas and how he beat Rey with what he had left will be very interesting. I mean, he had bounty hunters for Gas, that's fine. But he took 3 tries. So I really want to see. I really want to see afterwards what he used. Learn something for myself. All right, DL, I got to get going. School tomorrow. See you later, lol. PKC for me, my Gear 9 Beskar Mando team was getting holds against full Relic teams. Nice. Sith Trio is great. Taking out GG with them. The Triumvirate against Geo? Or, oh, yeah, Geos, yeah. Taking out... No, it says taking out Grievous with Sith Trio. I have not been successful taking out Grievous with Sith Trio. Interesting. Yeah, if you can actually get the isolate onto Grievous, that's just fine. Somehow I have to get around that Magna Guard, though. I guess usually Watt's in there somewhere putting the tank tech on Magna Guard, and then the trio has a hard time. Oh, not Grievous? Oh yeah, Geos. Yeah, so Geos. I think you meant to say Geos. I saw the GG. Not Grievous. Yes, Grievous. Just the 3. Huh. All right. Full auto most of the time? Huh. I'll have to see if I can figure that out, because I've not used Triumvirate against Grievous successfully. Alrighty guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the Grand Arena. Talked about some interesting stuff tonight. Hope I answered some questions and helped some people out. Hope I entertained you guys. That's going to be it for the evening. Thank you all for watching. Do the like, do the subscribe if you haven't done that already. Join us over on Discord. Most of the people you see here in the chat are hanging out over in Discord as well. So good community over there for people to be part of. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next Holocron.